All they give me to eat here are beans.
Say, are you part of one of those mind-numbing shows? Something like Faeryanis Prison Idol?
No!
Excellent. A defenseless captive, unable to escape my pointedly sarcastic comments.
You wouldn't make fun of a poor, helpless old man, would you?
Let me think about it for a second. Yes. Looking at the vermin in your hair, I doubt that you can still speak of lice. Some of them are already as big as mice.
I call the big one Binky.
Please socialize yourself. If you wash and shave, you'll be free within 3 weeks.
I'd love to, but they just left me hanging here because I'm allegedly a danger to society. But once I'm free, I'll wreak terrible vengeance upon you. Then we'll see who laughs last.
Looks to me as if there were very good reasons to leave that crazy old man hanging there to rot. I have wasted enough of my precious time on you.
Irgendwie muss ich wahrscheinlich die Maus fangen.
The prison door. Definitely an obstacle to my escape. I'm not crazy. You can catch diseases there they don't even have names for. A perfectly normal bucket. Under other circumstances, I would probably take it with me, but I think it's been used for sanitary purposes. All sorts of interesting instruments.
Oh,
I don't think so. I saved the cost of a prison chef and let the prisoners cook their own food. Of course, there are still problems with those who are chained up, but it saves a lot of money. Lily has to come to the window before I can give her anything.
Da kann man sich Sachen übergeben, okay.
Nothing makes me sing like Faeryanis in the spring.
Wozu?
I think that should probably keep him busy for a while.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the handsomest paladin of all?
Der doch dann hin.
A little well by the prison wall. Hey, there's a coin in the water. A fish head for a fountain. How imaginative. A little well by...
It is not easy to be a hero such as I.
Okay, da ist nichts mehr.
Hair soft and...
Too good for copper. I shouldn't waste money. First, I need some ammunition.
Irgendein kleines Steinchen.
My hair is looking a little dark. Maybe I should have left the donkey milk in for another half hour before rinsing this morning.
Pile of
A
junk.
bunch of torture implements. A bunch of torture implements.
Ich dachte, da findet man irgendwas.
Considering my dazzling good looks, I'm amazed that I haven't already been surrounded.
Okay, jetzt, was gibt's hier? Wondrous, Magical, Hair Tonics. Ah, das wäre doch vielleicht was für
If you
den
buy 100
Prinzen,
or
wollte
more,
ich jetzt schon fast sagen,
Elchoyo
für
will
den
consider
Paladin.
giving you a rebate. Get Dr. C. Hands off. That is Elchoyo's lunch. He would be very angry if you were to try to steal it.
Little coloured bottles. I don't think I want to know what's in most of them. I think there are more goods in there.
Buenos dias, little señorita. Come and look at the wonderful things Elchoyo has to sell.
Who are you?
The name is Elchoyo, traveling merchant and master of the bargain and the low, low price. Nowhere else in the kingdom will you find better deals than at Elchoyo's.
Why do you talk with such a funny accent?
Ah, that is because Elchoyo does not originally come from Faeryanis. Elchoyo's home is in far Spanianis. But Elchoyo decided to come here to make his fortune. But enough of that. Can Elchoyo perhaps interest you in his wonderful products?
Wie hieß der nochmal?
I'm sorry? What was your name again?
The name is Elchoyo, traveling merchant and master of the bargain and the low, low price. Nowhere else in the kingdom will you find better deals than at Elchoyo's.
Why do you talk with such a funny accent?
Ah, that is because Elchoyo does not originally come from Faeryanis. Elchoyo's home is in far Spanianis. But Elchoyo decided to come here to make his fortune. But enough of that. Can Elchoyo perhaps interest you in his wonderful products?
What kind of goods do you sell?
Elchoyo offers you the most amazing things for sale. For example, this excellent hair tonic from Dr. C.
What do you have other than hair tonic?
Ah, Elchoyo is delighted that you're so interested in his goods. But are you sure you wouldn't prefer to learn something about the hair tonic?
Yes. What else do you have to offer?
Elchoyo really would be much happier if you were to ask him about the hair tonic.
No, I'm not interested in hair tonic. Now, what about the other things you have on offer?
Okay, you win. Elchoyo miscalculated and had to sell many of his goods to avert a disaster. In my distress, I even ran a small laundry on the side as an additional source of revenue.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Tell me more about this hair tonic.
But of course, Elchoyo would be delighted if he could offer Senorita a little hair tonic. Dr. C's hair tonic is truly miraculous. It not only makes your hair fluffy and soft, but also increases your intelligence and builds strong muscles. And it is a real bargain too, since Elchoyo only charges 20 gold coins a bottle. And if you buy 10 bottles, you only have to pay for 9 1/2. Well, how many bottles do you want to buy from Elchoyo?
Unfortunately, I don't have that much gold.
Oh, that's too bad. Just come back when you have the money.
Ugh, what kind of disgusting smelly cheese is that? Do you sell that too?
What? No. That is Elchoyo's delicious lunch. Absolutely not for sale.
Who is this Dr. C anyway?
Dr. C is a very famous doctor in Elchoyo's homeland. Yes.
Could it be that Dr. C stands for Choyo?
Of course not. El Choyo is saddened that you would accuse him of something like that. El Choyo has nothing to do with Dr. C. After all, there are 5 small El Choyos, and that leaves little time for science.
Is Dr. C related to Dr. T?
No.
About that hair tonic.
Yes? Do you have enough gold now?
No.
My grandfather used the stuff once and all his hair fell out.
El Choyo is shocked. Something like that could never happen. Your grandfather probably used a different hair tonic.
No, I'm certain. He told me that that stuff is only made from ink and dogs... Well, you know.
El Choyo is beside himself. He would never... I mean, Dr. C would never make anything like that.
That sounds pretty much like fraud to me.
Psst, please. Not so loud.
Why? Does it bother you when I pronounce words like fraud and cutthroat that loudly?
Psst. Okay, you win. Here's a sample for you.
Oh, how very decent of you.
Yes, fine. Here, take it.
So, dann fallen die Haare aus. Na, das geben wir unserem Schönling.
So have fun.
Der kriegt eine persönliche Krise.
How should I say? Maybe I exaggerated just a little when I praised that hair tonic. Actually, all it's really good for is getting rid of parasites. I often rub it into my dog's coat. Even parasites can't stand this stuff.
Uh-huh. Well, anyway, thank you. I notice you no longer speak of yourself in the third person.
El Choyo thinks it would be better if you go now.
Ist auch gut gegen Parasiten. Vielleicht brauche ich das auch bei dem anderen Gefangenen. Der hat ja irgendwie so Läuse im Haar. Läuse so groß wie die Mäuse.
El Choyo has the most fantastic merchandise you could... Hands off! That is El Choyo's...
Aber mehr gibt's da auch nicht. Oh. Da. Doch?
Maybe I should have a look around the city.
Lily! Where are you?
It would probably be better to free Ceville first.
Ich brauche noch Munition. Ich brauche noch ein Steinchen oder so. Das ist so schön beschäftigt. Nein,
I look so good, I look so fine, I am Ambrosius the Divine.
Okay, maybe I should work on the chorus a bit.
ich muss schneller werden.
The little beast is hiding in this hole.
Ja, vieles klar.
Hey, let me out.
Oh, I can't reach his head.
My nose itches. If only someone would scratch it.
Oh, I can't reach his head.
Da muss ich ihn hier halt umdrehen. Er wird sich freuen.
Did I say?
Fascinating.
Hey,
That was fun. But now I have a handful of vermin. Oh, there has to be something nasty I can do with that.
Dreh den mal wieder um.
is it?
Oh, the other way around was more fun.
Hey, you, come back. Normally, no one wants to talk to me.
Hä? Hat er doch gar nicht
Looking at
mehr.
the vermin in your hair, I doubt that you can still speak of lice. Some of them are already as big as mice.
I call the big one Pinky.
Das ist
I
ja...
have wasted enough of my
Muss man doch
precious time on-
aktualisieren, die Option, wenn es die nicht mehr gibt. Der hat doch gar keine Läuse mehr.
Chain to a wall.
Was soll ich mit den Läusen? Meinst du, das soll die Munition sein? Kann ich mir nicht vorstellen.
Could someone please scratch my head?
Ich könnte die Läuse ihm da einpflanzen. Oder der Maus? Wozu?
No.
Gib's ihm mal, Lilly.
How I long for freedom.
Vielleicht kann Lilly die
Where should I shoot that then?
Schlüssel.
First, I need some ammunition.
Well,
Where should I shoot that then? What? No! That would be incredibly mean, and I'm not going to do it.
Okay, dafür sind sie schon mal nicht da. Habe ich das schon mal
continue
rausgefunden?
to amaze myself.
No. First, I need some ammunition. Where should I shoot that then?
Da, du dumme Kuh!
Where should I shoot that then?
Hier, da! Oh,
First, I need some ammunition.
was sind denn eigentlich diese kleinen Leuchtdioden da? Oder was soll das sein? Der läuft so dahin, die sind total funktionslos.
Do I see a split end?
Nice helmet.
Ha! My glorious helmet is truly splendid, is it not? But compared to the luster of my magnificent hair, it is naught but a piece of metal.
That's just no good.
Dann wüsste ich gar nicht, was ich machen soll.
Good shall triumph.
First, I need some ammunition.
Irgendwo muss ich die Kieselsteine übersehen haben. Die nimmt man ja normalerweise dafür.
A little well by the...
Help!
Ceville.
Vielleicht kann ich dem ja erzählen, dass der gar nicht mehr gefangen sein muss, weil er keine Läuse mehr hat.
What are you talking about, you jerk? I hit you on the head and you nearly crushed me under your metal suit.
Well, I can understand you're not wanting to admit to your defeat at my hands. It is no disgrace to lose a fight when faced with an opponent as powerful as I.
Hand me my scepter and I'll show you what I think of your gossip.
You still haven't had enough? Unfortunately, I cannot grant your request, as your scepter lies in the council chambers as an eternal memorial to warn us against suppression. Unfortunately, I must now turn to other things, as I feel a slight tension in my skin I should do something about.
That armor is definitely cutting off the flow of blood to his brain.
My nose itches. If only someone would scratch it for me.
Sie ist doch... sie ist lieb. Er ist böse. Sie kann nichts mit den Läusen
Prison
anfangen.
cell window. I have to get up to the window before I can pass Ceville anything.
Was da nicht gerade?
An excellent idea. The only problem is that his head is way up there, which would mean I'd have to climb him first. That vainglorious, narcissistic Popinjay's hairbrush.
Hands off my beloved brush!
Ja. Ich berühre sie ja gar nicht.
Get your hands away from my brush.
His mirror shield isn't distracting him. It's doing exactly the opposite. Now he hardly ever puts that stupid brush down anymore.
Na, dann ändern wir das mal.
Oh well, enough posing for now. Time to stand guard again. Get your hands away from my brush.
I'm not going to be able to treat that brush without some sort of distraction.
Everybody was sword-style fighting. Oh, you're back. Something else on your mind?
Tell me about one of your adventures.
Really? I mean, certainly. But unfortunately, my throat is very dry. I've been standing here for several hours without a thing to drink. Once I've had a sip, I'll be more...
I'm afraid we have to see you soon.
Lily has to come to the window before I can give her any...
Und da ist ja auch gleich der Brunnen.
Halt! No one is allowed to speak to the prisoner. Stay away from those boxes.
Oh Gott, ist das nervig.
I think that should probably keep him busy for a while.
I am Ambrosius, paladin most courageous. Oh, maybe I should work on that rhyme.
Daran kann ich da sowieso nichts anfangen. Ich habe noch mehr Läuse. Achso, ne, er soll ja die Läuse behalten. Und sie macht das Ding jetzt hier an der Quelle voll.
Clear, cold water.
Schön. Da war ich doch gerade gar nicht. Ich war doch schon in der Quelle. Hä? Was ist das für ein Scheißbug?
Oh well, enough posing for now. Thank you very much. I was dying of thirst. You don't know how much this armor makes you sweat.
And I don't really think I want to either.
Und jetzt habe ich die Hoffnung, dass wenn er mir jetzt ein Adventure erzählt, der so abgelenkt ist, dass ich da die Läuse reintun kann.
Tell me about one of your adventures.
Really?
Wenn es labern kommt.
Well then.
Ja, laber doch gern.
I, shining knight and champion of all that is good.
An excellent idea. The only problem is that his head is way up there, which...
But enough heroic deeds for today. It's time to tend to my hair. I mean, my duties.
Dann benutz mal deine verseuchte Bürste.
In whose heart evil wiles.
I think that should probably keep him busy for a while.
Dum-de-dum-dum, la-da-da-la-la. Wait, what's that in my hair? Lice! Oh! Help!
Ich bin ganz los. Auch gut.
Nice helmet.
Ja, nimm dir einfach. Kannst du jetzt machen.
A polished shield. It's polished so well I can even see myself in it. Nice helmet. The prison door. Ceville's only chance of escape. The prison key. Unfortunately, it's hanging just a little too high for me. First, I need some ammunition.
Wo krieg ich die noch her? Zur Sicherheit nehmen wir noch ein bisschen Wasser mit.
And more refreshing water. Where should I shoot that then? Too good for copper. I shouldn't waste money.
Der kann nichts mehr. Ja, schlecht mit der Maus raufschießen, oder?
Oh, how
I saved the cost of a prison... Here it says, the Holy Grail is in the castle of...
Help!
Oh. Da wären Steine, oder?
Hey, you know, it'd be really nice if you could just, like, let me go.
Noch ein Wort und ich dreh dich wieder auf den Kopf.
Hey, let me out.
Ich hatte dich gewarnt.